The greatest Roman general, the complete story of Scipio Africanus. Narrator: there was a time when Rome stood on the brink of destruction. Its greatest armies had been annihilated. Its allies abandoned it. Its people believed the end had come. One man was responsible: Hannibal Barca. The Carthaginian general had crossed the Alps with elephants and crushed Rome in battle after battle. No Roman commander could stop him. But from the ashes of defeat, a young Roman nobleman emerged, a commander unlike any Rome had ever seen. His name was Scipio Africanus. This is the story of the man who defeated Hannibal and saved Rome. Scipio was born around 236 BC into the powerful Cornelii family, one of Rome's oldest noble houses. From childhood, he was trained in warfare, leadership, and politics. His father believed he would one day serve the Republic. No one imagined he would become Rome's greatest general. Scipio first entered battle as a teenager during the Second Punic War. Rome faced its greatest enemy, Carthage, led by the brilliant Hannibal Barca. The war quickly turned into a disaster. Roman armies were defeated one after another. Then came the terrible Battle of Cannae. More than 50,000 Roman soldiers were killed in a single day. It was one of the worst defeats in military history. Many believed Rome would surrender, but Scipio refused to lose hope. He rallied the surviving officers. He reminded them that Rome had not fallen, and he swore that one day Hannibal would be defeated. Years later, Rome faced another crisis. Scipio's father and uncle were killed fighting Carthaginian forces in Spain. The Roman Senate needed a new commander. Few wanted the mission. The armies were exhausted. Victory seemed impossible. Then, at only 25 years old, Scipio volunteered. Many senators doubted him. They believed he was too young, too inexperienced, too ambitious. But Scipio accepted the command anyway. Arriving in Spain, he surprised everyone. Instead of attacking enemy armies directly, he struck their strongest base, New Carthage. The city was heavily defended. Most believed it could never be taken. Scipio studied the terrain carefully. He learned that the lagoon beside the city became shallow at low tide. While Carthage watched the main assault, Roman soldiers crossed the shallow water. They climbed the walls from an unexpected direction. The city fell in a single day. Rome captured enormous supplies of gold, silver, weapons, and prisoners. Scipio had transformed the war. Over the next few years, he defeated Carthaginian armies across Spain. One victory followed another. Eventually, Carthage lost control of the entire region. But Hannibal still remained in Italy. Scipio realized something bold. Instead of chasing Hannibal, he would force him to come home. He convinced the Senate to let him invade North Africa. It was a dangerous gamble. Roman ships crossed the Mediterranean. Scipio landed near Carthage itself. The city panicked. For the first time, the enemy feared invasion. Carthage had no choice. Hannibal was recalled from Italy after nearly 16 years of campaigning. The two greatest generals of the ancient world would finally meet. In 202 BC, they faced each other at the Battle of Zama. Hannibal brought war elephants, veteran soldiers, and years of experience. Scipio prepared carefully. He arranged his legions in open lanes. When the elephants charged, Roman trumpets frightened them. Instead of crashing through Roman lines, many elephants turned and stampeded back into Carthage's own army. Scipio then unleashed his cavalry. They attacked Hannibal's forces from behind. The Carthaginian army collapsed. For the first time in his career, Hannibal had been decisively defeated. The Second Punic War was over. Rome had won. For his incredible victory, Scipio received the title Africanus, meaning the conqueror of Africa. He returned to Rome as a hero. Crowds celebrated his triumph. His name became legendary. Rome now stood as the greatest power in the Western Mediterranean. But success often creates enemies. Powerful politicians became jealous of Scipio's fame. Accusations of corruption followed. Although many believed he was innocent, Scipio grew tired of political attacks. He retired from public life. According to tradition, before his death he requested that he not be buried in Rome. He believed the republic he had saved had failed to appreciate his service. Yet history never forgot him. Military commanders throughout the centuries studied his campaigns. Even Napoleon admired his tactics. Historians continue to rank him among the greatest generals who ever lived. Without Scipio Africanus, Rome may never have defeated Hannibal. Without that victory, The Roman Empire might never have risen. His courage, his brilliant strategy, and his willingness to take bold risks changed the course of history forever. This was not merely the story of a Roman general, it was the story of the man who defeated Hannibal, saved Rome, and became one of history's greatest military commanders, Scipio Africanus.